we're gonna get Hersham up to fight in spirit. He'll be participating in our Metal League Mania tournament actually. So he's gonna be the first, and kind of what I hope to be a series for, just kind of coaching the participants and kind of part of growing the community for StarCraft. So all very exciting. So we'll go ahead and start now. I think in Hersham, we already went over this briefly, but I think the best thing would be just start now to kind of see what build you're doing now, and then just kind of review it, kind of fill in some blind spots and stuff like that. So we're gonna go up against a very hard bot to start with. But yeah, perfect. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right,
Put
well
me in the ring, coach.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, we are like throwing you into the deep end. Okay, let me do
Put
one
me in the
more
canyon.
thing, just to do for the live stream here.
Throw me in a haunted basement. Here you go. Have fun.
Have fun, deep end, shark infested waters. All right, there we go. Thrown to the wolves, so to speak. Throw me to the wolves. I'll come back to pack later. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's let's go ahead and go. I'm starting.
I guess just
Uh,
ally with the bots and just go up against the spectator, break the fourth wall.
Dude, how would that even work?
I don't know. The AI
I,
hacking your computer. I don't know.
okay, perfect. There we go.
I haven't done this map actually.
All
This is
right.
really funky.
And again, this is like what you think. And this would be the same thing if I were to be coach. Because trust me, I could definitely use some coaching. But yeah, this is what you think is kind of the best build. Really, we're like really sweating here. Try and win.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and let me pull up the live chat here. Bray,
Won't be able to see.
what's up? What's up, Bray? Good to see you, man. Punctual as always. I appreciate you hopping in.
Good grief! How fast are you guys? Holy crap! Faster than me. I'm usually 10 minutes late. You guys are instant. You're hovering over the thing.
He ain't messing around, dude.
You're hovering over like a pack of wolves.
Yeah, you and Bray and it used to be I haven't seen Nazgul in a while. He used to always hop in, and Norm guy, StarCraft 2. He's been hopping in a lot more recently. Our friend Tink Tonk, he hops in a lot. So also I like the scouting. It looks like your hotkeys are good there. Okay, you see the pull timing.
No. Okay. I'm gonna do something very cheap. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm gonna do something very
Some
cheesy.
cheese. Okay.
Yes. I really like abusing the AI a lot. So
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is like especially a Protost's worst nightmare of 3 racks. Man, a well-timed 3 racks. Shoo. That was my worst enemy when I was trying to get to master. Also,
complete.
I did not know that Bruce was the onset name for the shark in Jaws. That makes sense why in Finding Nemo, the main shark villain was named Bruce. That's actually so funny. Getting your expansion, okay. Yeah, you're definitely not bronze. You're getting your expansion at all.
oh, would they find it?
I believe they did find it, yeah.
Ah, crap! I thought it was hit. I thought it was being cheeky and it was hidden away. Okay, well I guess I'm just going to have to do this then.
No, they were scouting for that proxy.
Research complete.
They knew.
Are they? How do they know? That's kind of scary. They won't be expanding here over anytime.
It's the cheater
Yeah,
insane
pop
bot, actually.
Oh no! You switched at the last second. You ruined me.
A few things we can shore up, but so far you're expanding, spending your money. The third command center's not too late at all. Widowmine drop. Okay.
This better be good.
Okay. Oh yeah, drop them. Oh, right before the spine crawlers finish. Look at that.
Oh, they kind of festers. Ooh,
Get me out of this mess.
I didn't see that. Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
That's... Fly away. Fly away. Wait, hang on. While their army's here, hang on. I'm just gonna do something really funny. While their army's over here, I'm just gonna do this.
Oh,
Nope, never mind. Okay. Never mind.
dude, they were ready.
I'm gonna get smoked in a minute. They have a massive army.
You do have Terran bios, so you got a chance, especially with medevacs.
We finished that add-on. Nice.
I think one thing about that game is
Oh, okay, that was easy. My main issue is that the biggest issue I mainly have is that there's too much things to do all at once, so I kind of like leave things
Tunnel
hanging like
vision.
this command center.
yeah.
I mean, it's just like too many things to do. I don't have that much multitasking down yet. That's kind of my biggest issue.
Hey, nobody does. Yeah.
I mean, I was able to keep up with a gold, I think, at one point. Ooh, wait, hang on. I have an idea.
I need one of those spectator packages that let me zoom out even more than I like more than normal.
Ooh, that's a lot closer than I thought.
And so you got 1/1 upgrades. Okay, way to set up. This is what I struggle with Terran actually, so that's a good setup. And you're just letting it fight, that's good. You're not over microing. Okay, good. Way to unload those units. Good job.
That was an accident.
Oh. Lower FPS too, that's true.
I was partially hoping that I was going to drag some of the AI away by using that barracks. I was going to pull this back. There's no point.
A little late in the game for a proxy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if this was a player one, I probably would have pulled it back a lot earlier. But I wanted to take advantage of the AI and just like draw some of them away.
Our SCVs are...
No.
Okay.
Save it, please, please.
Ah.
please. Ah.
Supply depots are... Well, there's more gas for this one.
Womp.
Hey,
No.
they're attacking our base.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna do this.
Oh,
I
they're
won't be able to see
storming
that.
through.
Upgrade complete.
Can you hold?
Upgrade is done.
Yeah.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. More shoebox deep.
Oh, my teeth.
Oh my gosh, he's blinding, clouding you. What a tryhard. I say would have tried hard, but I was sweating in all my Zerg games, so.
That was my mistake. I forgot to close that. Yeah, oh well.
Final stand. You gotta go down honorably, you know?
Yeah, I remember one match. I gotta show you this one day. I was taking off a silver player. I held my ground for 42 minutes against a silver player like a few months ago. It was funny.
Nice. It's a
Yeah,
universal,
there's
universal
there's-
Terran experience.
Yeah, there's no way.
Tapping out?
There's no way.
Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and review that game here. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and watch replay.
replay.
So I'll of course like, you know, we'll go over some of the basics. Obviously, the point of playing video games is to have fun. So like, if you want to keep, you know, doing those builds and just have fun, then you can keep doing that. I'll just kind of start with things to just enhance your builds, things that you can just automatically implement, and just kind of make your game better, whether you're doing, you know, kind of like a little cheese, or, you know, if you're just doing like a standard build. So let's do that first. Let's kind of go over just some like immediate things you can incorporate. So we'll go ahead and watch. And then like maybe next time, you know, if you want to do one more session, then we can go over like a solid build order that you can use, you know, in the tournament, or like if you want to start doing multiplayer. So but yeah, okay, so immediately let's go ahead and look at your point of view. There we go. And one thing, I'll go ahead and pause here, or I guess I don't need to pause. One thing I just kind of recommend, if you think you can get comfortable with it, this is optional depending on, you know, just kind of how your brain works, and you know, again, if you can't get comfortable with it, is I really recommend putting Command Center on 4 actually, and then focusing on putting your army on 1, 2, and 3, just because it's right there with your left hand, and you could just go 1 bio units, for example, 2 siege tanks or ghost, and then 3 like is your liberators or something. So that's kind of the first thing that I noticed that doesn't really change your gameplay very much. Again, that's just how my brain works. If you want to do it differently, you can. But I found that to be very, very effective for all 3 races. Is 4 on your for your command center, and then again have army units on 1, 2, 3. And then Winter does this actually. He has his how do you say, his production, like his barracks, factory, starport, and engineering base, stuff like that, all on 5. You can do it that way as well, but personally I have my barracks on 5, my factory on 6, my starport on 7. That's just, again, that's just kind of a brain thing, just kind of depends. But the only thing I would say I highly recommend is try to get, you know, if you can, you know, put your command center on 4 and then save your army for 1, 2, 3. It just makes it very easy to grab them. You know, just kind of a standard recommendation there. But so far so good. Like building your reactor first, I believe, for your barracks is good. Or that's a tech lab. That's also fine. But we'll get to that when we get to build orders. But I'll go ahead and pause here. And I think I remember this, speaking of Winter, from an Angry Coach video, is you should feel shame for every second you don't have an orbital command. So orbital commands are like so broken. They're so broken. So as soon as you have the money, after your command center, and you know, after your barracks, build an orbital command as soon as you can on your first 3 command centers, I believe. But yeah, orbital command as soon as you're able to. That's probably, if you hear nothing else, build orbital commands. They're so broken. They're so nasty. Because you can drop mules, so you're just like, the income is crazy. I have won games I shouldn't have won from orbital commands, excuse me. So that's, I would say that's the biggest thing I saw from the game, is no orbital commands. That is like, it's almost kind of like not researching warp gate as Protoss. You just kind of got to do it. Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's the biggest thing. But let's keep going through the game here, and we'll follow your camera. Very small detail. You don't quite need the supply depots yet. And when you do build your next supply depots that are not the first 2 at your starting ramp, you can build them at the, can I ping? I can't ping.
I think I can.
That's so weird.
Oh no, I can't. No, never mind.
Huh? I don't know.
Um,
I don't know why we can't ping. But build them at the like kind of the entrance or the mouth of your expansion. But were you gonna say something? I'm sorry.
Fine, fine. For this one, usually all my games I usually play against AI and stuff. I actually do factory first, like the barracks here. Then I do like a very early factory. Don't know why I didn't do it this time. I guess I just wanted to switch up a little bit. See what
Yeah.
happens. And then I do a very early widow, and I place them like in my mineral line.
Mhm.
That or at the mouth of my thing, and just kind of let them come to me and just rip their
Just
army.
wreck
into.
them.
That's kind
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I did with that one silver player, and that's how I was able to hold him off for that long, because I killed his early, because I killed his army very early on.
Terrans
The
do
minus.
excel in defense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll get into that. Like, if you do want to get a harder build order down, then we'll go over that. The rule would be is that after you build your barracks and you got your command center building, your next 100 gas. So you won't get +1 just yet from your engineering bay, for example. You'll get your factory. Not as soon as your barracks finishes, but as gas allows. So your next 100 gas will be your factory building, kind of like in a 1-1-1 scenario. So I think you already said that you usually do that, but that's kind of like the rule of thumb. It's like, okay, I have 100 gas, factory goes down. That's my first 100 gas. So, but yeah, not bad, not bad. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep going here. Oh, I didn't see your message, Bray. Sorry. I will see you, Mr. Beyblade Champion. You have a good night, man. Good to see you.
Good night.
But yeah, so you're continuing to build your, barracks is up. You are getting like concussive cells, stem, combat shield, so that's really good. Again, just kind of remembering your orbital commands. Getting your factory up with a siege tank a little bit faster. That'll keep you from dying from stupid stuff. Just having a siege tank or two. 2 siege tanks will shut down like a really sharply timed stalker, 3-gate stalker timing. So, yeah, again, you probably won't have to worry about that until like Master League or Diamond or anything like that.
Yeah. And that wood of mine I just did earlier,
Mhm.
I was going to aim it at those infestors, but I didn't get the chance to.
Oh yeah.
At those infestors, I was going to, because I actually learned not too recently that you're able to aim the wood of mine directly and click on a unit. I didn't know that
Yes, yeah.
recently,
Mm-hmm.
and then oh man, the world of wonders that just was opened when I discovered that.
I know the micro potential. I've seen like pro players like try to get the maximum amount of probes and retargeting, and it's nasty. It's nasty. But yeah, you're also getting a Liberator. This is really good as a defense versus Protoss, so I wanted to point it out. The Liberator in your second expansion, kind of defending like that, it's really good as Zealot defense. So I just wanted you to remember that. So that's a really good thing here. Fighting with high ground is obviously, you're a gamer, so you understand high ground differences. That's also very important. So
Yeah.
you're doing a good job with that as well.
I thank Star Wars for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got Anakin here retreating. Good job.
Now what
Mhm.
wait, did they already have an army? Wait, see now this is I think I probably screwed up. I pulled back. I should have chased him partially. Because usually
Yeah.
because in late games
Mhm.
I start falling off a lot, so I tend to really put on the pressure really early, and I just want to keep it on to kind of weaken them to hopefully make the late game less as miserable as I can, because I can't micromanage that well. Because it was only because once I can get their army down significantly enough, like that just happened, I should have gone and probably done a decent amount of damage. But
Mhm.
the late game, once I'm past 10 minutes, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
Matter of time, past 10 minutes. That's funny. I kind of feel the same way. Like, especially as Zerg or Terran, like I'm like, it's over. Like, yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. So far, again, you're not doing too bad. Too bad of a job or anything. You even get your orbital command here in your main, so that's really good.
Yeah, like
Oh.
15 minutes later.
15 minutes, yeah, I mean, you really want those like as soon as possible. That is the #1 thing from this game that I noticed. One other thing is that starport production is really valuable. So you want to be producing out of that nonstop. Like that's where most of your gas is going. So be sure to build a reactor on your starport soon as possible. Start pumping out medevacs, and especially versus Protoss, you'll eventually switch into either Vikings or Liberators. Personally, I think Liberators are better. I think they're devastating, but so I would say like 3 things so far is, you know, get that factory up a lot faster. I think you already said you focus on that. Orbital commands, like we've already said, and then
Yeah, I need
you
to
know,
get that like right after the factory or right after right after I get done barricading the ramp. That's probably needed when I get it, because
exactly, yeah.
I never really found a use for it.
The
These
factory.
orbital commands.
Or
No, the
orbital.
commands.
Oh, orbital. Yeah, you're gonna be dropping mules nonstop. Mules are so broken. So that's what you'll be doing with your orbital commands. Just dropping mules nonstop. And the last thing, reactor on the starport, super important. Super important. So, so again, orbital command, factory with your first 100 gas, and then reactor on your starport, pumping out those medevacs, and then liberators.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll keep going here. Some of the good things I'm noticing is that you are expanding. I would build more workers, but that's kind of universal. I will always tell you workers, build more stuff, build more workers, expand. Over and over again.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to manage to expand more workers and do that, because the more bases I expand, it's like the worse I get at it.
Yeah, and I'll teach you. If we do another one of these, I'll teach you some strategies. Like, for example, I guess I could just go ahead and tell you we're here. If you have all of your command centers on the 4 key, for example, and it might take some getting used to, you can just shift. You probably know how to do this. Like shift click your 3 command centers, and then push shift 4. Then all 4 of your command centers will just be on 1 key. You can push 4, and then just go S S S S S over and over and over. And then you just are pumping out SCVs all the time. So, for example, in this situation, okay, you're out on the map. You got your army. Let's say you put your army on the 1 key. It's just right there. Boom. With your, I guess it would be like your ring finger. Boom, you're pushing 1. And then you're like, okay, I'm pulling back. I'm going to push 4 real quick. Hold down the S key. Build 6 SCVs, whatever. Push 1. Boom, you're back to your army. In a couple of seconds, like a second or 2. So, that's, I would say, a little bit more of an advanced concept. But if you're doing that, you're good to diamond, straight up. So I wanted to mention that. And I think this is where you do something really good, by the way. Let me see. You did something that I suck at. You set up before the fight, and you're going and punching the Zerg. You're not just sitting back and waiting for it. You're out on the map. You got your army. You're sieging up your siege tanks, burrowing your Widget mines. I really like that right there. You burrow your Widget mines ahead of time. I suck at that. You're sieging your tanks. And you're going in. You're already ready. You're already sieged. So this fight actually goes pretty well. And I think if you were to just A move, you would win. So one kind of small, kind of micro piece of advice I have is right there. I think you just need to A click and you win that fight. And then you're done.
Yeah.
And
I was-
still, yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was a bit too scared. Yeah, you're fine. I was a bit too scared to A move, because I think I saw Banelines in that. I'm pretty sure there's Banelines in that. I'm not really sure. Yeah, right there. I was a bit
Yeah.
scared to push him because I saw those banelings. I was like, "Nyeh," I didn't really want to. I didn't want to risk it.
And we're
'Cause even
not
though I did
Mario.
have-
Yeah, we can't can't target the banelings. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I did notice during that I regretted like immediately, like right after, and also here too. I lost all hope when I saw that other army. I was like, they were waiting the entire time. They already had rebuilt their army like instantly, and that was when I lost all hope. And
Yeah.
I don't know. This is one thing too. I don't really know how to counter infestors and vipers. Well, I mean, vipers, Vikings, you can do that. But infestors, I have no idea how to counter those because those are really, really annoying.
Yeah, that's a good question. So the short answer is ghosts. But ghosts are kind of hard to use. Like I'm struggling to use them in my Terran games. But towards the later game, and you might want to kind of fact check this a little bit, but I think it would be effective to kind of switch out of using tanks, like kind of have some tanks sprinkled around defensively, and then have, let's say, your hot QE1, that's like your bio army with Marines, medics, and Marines, Marauders, and medevacs. Your 2 key is Ghost, where if they have a Viper, you just snipe them. Like you use the Ghost ability to snipe them. If they have infestors that come around, you can EMP or snipe them. Lurkers, same thing. So ghosts are kind of just your answer to everything. Especially now that they're 2 supply again. I don't know why they reverted that nerf, but yeah, ghosts are the answer to that. Kind of a catch-all.
Yeah, and I just now noticed during the whole ghost thing that you just kind of gave me an idea. I was wondering if I might experiment with the strategy a little bit. If you play Terran, go on defensive near one of your bases, like towards the middle, so you can respond to both of them equally.
Yeah.
Split your army up and have your ghost defended while you nuke the other player's base. So no matter, so they target your ghost, you can just shred their army. So it's a win for you, no matter what. You get to nuke down, you nuke their base, but if they come and attack the ghost, their army gets shredded. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just haven't noticed that. I like ghost.
No. And if you can get good, like if you can get good at like your level, which is, you know, maybe around gold or silver, if you can get good at controlling ghosts, like again, if you can like have your liberators on one key and your ghost on another, and just kind of practice like, okay, I'm attacking with my army, I'm sniping with my ghost, you know, whatever. If you can get good at that now, it's just gonna carry you so far. Macro is more important, but that's still a really good skill that you can practice. But let's keep going here, because I think this is probably the point where we have the final fight. Yeah.
Yeah, they're swarming.
So you're, again, something I really like about your micro is you're burrowing those Widow Mines ahead of time, and look at how much damage they're already doing. Maybe one small critique is I would probably siege those tanks up, but, you know, it's stressful, so I get it. But yeah, that's about it. So again, we can, like, talk about a strict build order next time. But in your next games, you know, if you just want to hard improve, make some very small but very big improvements. Orbital commands, factory, and starport to a lesser extent. As soon as gas allows, you're building your factory and your starport. What was the last thing? Oh yeah, reactor on your starport and pumping out medevacs. Because the production on the starport's really precious. But yeah, I would focus on those three things. Maybe even like walling off a little bit more in your expansions. Using supply depots as like bait in like a wall. But yeah, I would kind of start there though. And I think you'll make huge strides and huge improvements if you do those things. But did you notice anything? Did you have any questions or anything you wanted to kind of sort out?
Not that I really know of. It's just when I look back on it, I just really did stupid decisions. But I do want to try and implement the ghost one, because if they're using infestors, then yeah, ghost would probably be the best one. Because I was sitting there pondering. I was like, what do I use against infestors? Because I was like, with this, I used like cyclones as like the hydralisk, marauders as the roaches, siege tanks as like the ravagers. Kind of do that.
Yeah.
Infestor, I have no idea.
Well, you want to do
Maybe
one
like
more practice game?
Or
do you think you're?
Yeah.
Oh, go
Do
ahead.
you have the time?
Yeah, yeah. I said we could probably do like an hour of coaching. It's been like 40 minutes, so yeah.
My time flies by. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I think what were you saying about you just said you had no idea for the infestors.
It was because at the moment I didn't have any idea what to do with the infestors, because everything else I sort of knew, but everything else I had no idea. But with the ghost, with the infestor, I do want to see if I can try out this game.
There are still mafia lobbies. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and.
Of the temptation.
It's such a broken game. I love it. It's like one of my favorite games ever. But okay, let's play like the same map. Let's play Incorporeal.
Okay.
And then I'll backseat a little bit more this game. And again, I'm just putting it up against Zerg because that's probably the most common matchup. And then we can work on Protoss.
No, no.
Um,
I'm scared of Protoss. That's I'm scared. They terrify me.
all right. So what difficulty did I put it on?
Very hard.
Very hard. Okay, good.
It's only a matter of time.
It is very hard. Okay.
It's only a matter of time.
So again, I'm gonna backseat a little bit harder, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna point out every single tiny mistake. One thing I will say is your second supply depot, it can come a little bit later than that. If you notice that they have a spawning pool really early, then you can slap down that second supply depot, but you don't need to worry about it that early. Your refinery's on time as well. Maybe like a little bit earlier, but that, you know, it's okay. It's like pretty on time. And then you'll build your command center.
What the?
And then get
Okay,
that
that-
orbital ASAP. Sorry, what's up?
That was early. Whoa, I didn't see that last game. That is an early hatch. Holy crap.
He has his pool and his... So that was actually kind of a late hatch, believe it or not.
I'm scared.
You're fine. You have a full wall. Okay, so you have your orbital command. Go ahead and make your second CC now.
Your command center upgrade.
And you can make it on the high ground if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that half the time. If it's like a Zerg player, I just slap on the high ground because I know what's coming.
Yeah. And then...
Zergling rush.
And then, okay, perfect. So you got your CC on the way. You got 2 gases up. Make sure you have 3 in each refinery as well. Very important. And then keep making SCVs, keep dropping mules. You're doing great. Yep, and look at that. Factory on time. Perfect.
That's not the usual thing I do for that. So.
Yeah. Very good so far. Let me actually pull up my notes for one thing here. Because I've studied a lot of Terran, but I'm not like actually like naturally good at Terran, so I mean, you should be able to build your starports. Oh, get a reactor on your barracks, and then build a reactor starport, and then a tech lab on your factory. I think you already did that. Yeah. Perfect. And then once you expand, get up to about 31 SCVs is the standard number. And then make a couple more barracks. But so far, everything's looking much better. I don't want to say much better than last game. It's not like you did bad last game. It's just that you're doing even better this game. Dropping your mule, perfect. Yeah. And I recommend, it's like slightly safer. I've seen people typically do tank before Widowmine. Just because it just shuts down a little bit more, it's a little bit safer than a Widowmine.
Yeah, I usually just do the win mount just mainly for defensive, mainly.
Okay.
And then I usually kind of don't really do it that much often after the fact.
Alright. So perfect. There you go. And then don't forget your reactor on your starport.
Oops. I wait for this medevac to finish.
I mean, you can even, yeah, you can even let the medevac finish this time. Looks like you're doing pretty good. And then as, yeah, you're already on it. As gas allows, you're making stim and combat shield. And then around this time, see about walling off that entrance to your expansion. That'll also keep you from getting supply blocked. I am awful about getting supply blocked at that 46 supply.
Yeah, I am too. I don't want to block it fully. I just want to maybe partially block it.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
sure
not completely. I mean, you can technically, but I don't like to completely block my natural because I am not. I'm not good at the micro. And you know, as always, definitely don't forget that orbital command at your natural.
Oh. It's a
Yeah.
lot of memorizing. You gotta get used to this.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's habit building. You know, remember we're not doing a hard. Oh hey, upset scroll. Oh, actually, that kind of answers the question I was about to say. We're not doing like a hard build order just quite yet. Just kind of doing some general improvements to the game. The next step will be a build order, I think. But right now we're just building habits.
Oh,
So
they're
you,
coming.
you might be coming, yeah.
Upgrade complete.
Is double engineering bay planned? So there's a couple philosophies on double engineering bay. I believe Hersham actually did it the way that I would teach, which is engineering bay with +1 to start with, and then like around the 3rd CC mark, which is typically at 530, then you're gonna build your armory and then your +2 and then +1 armor and stuff like that with combat shield. So, which is you know, I know I'm responding to Upset Squirrel, but that's also, you know, great insight for you too, Hersham. But okay, perfect. So you got your orbital commands. Make sure you got your reactors and your tech labs on everything. Yeah, perfect. Got that on your starport. And then it's definitely the point in the game where you want to think about that 3rd CC.
Yeah, I was gonna do that a few minutes ago, but I spent too much.
Oh, I'm also yapping at you, so. Yeah, you're doing great. Don't worry.
Oh, when did I get 1,000 minerals?
I know it's hard. It's easy, huh?
Mineral field depleted.
When did I get 1,000 minerals? I just looked up like 5
Hey.
minutes, or like a minute ago.
It's the mules, to be honest. You'll notice with mules, it's unbeatable.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so you'll get supply blocked really quickly as Terran. So don't be afraid to just shift click a few supply depots and queue up like 4 in a row. I'm not even kidding, like 4 or 5 in a row. All right.
When did you get an army this big? Holy crap.
Yeah. And then just kind of A-click. Yeah, you're doing good. Go ahead and keep A-clicking. And you don't even have to like stutter step. You can just let them rip. It's some good advice I got one time.
Save the valuable tanks. Repaired.
Yeah.
Finished learning.
Check on how many SCVs you have real quick after you're done transferring them. Actually, I can check.
How do
I can check.
I don't know how to check.
You have 29, so you want to try and get up to like, let's say 50 by the time you have your 3rd base. So really try to pump out those SCVs. One flaw I often see is not building SCVs all the time. Look at Upset Squirrel. He's calling you out, man.
Hey, give me a break. I've never really done like personal like 1v1s. I've usually just I'm an arcade nerd, okay?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Alright. But yeah, you're queuing up your supply depots pretty good. Yeah, you're dropping your mules. Get that last... It won't be your last orbital command, but get that orbital command up on your third as soon as you're able. And then you'll be all set. And then you can put that on your 4 hotkey. You're good to go. Or StarCraft in general, recently. Okay, Ghost Academy. Very good. And typically, we would build that maybe a little bit earlier, but having it at all is just, that's half the battle, so good job there. This is versus the very hard bot, yeah. We're just kind of cleaning up some, you know, just kind of smoothing out the edges right now before we move into kind of hard build orders and stuff. So just kind of habit building right now. I think it goes like habits and then like kind of practicing a build order. Those two things are the most important things. And then you can worry about the micro. But okay, perfect. So you got your ghosts. One thing you can do, if you want to start practicing this, is putting your ghosts, I think it would probably be best to put them on the 2 key, and then your main army on the 1 key. And so that way, in a fight, you can push 1, send your army in, you can push 2, and then just start sniping things while your army's fighting. I think that would probably be a good thing to go ahead and practice. Nice. Yeah, the Vikings will also kind of take care of the Vipers, so.
Positioning to is the ghosts will snipe the infestors here. This is why I kind of want to have played out in the fight. Vikings will snipe from the right and they'll be focused on the middle. That's why I have like a cheap little insert. Or they can just completely just do this. Okay, well.
Alright.
Come to me! Yeah, little fiends?
There you go. Alright. And sniping the infestors while your army's fighting. Good job. Okay.
Okay, now this is where I'm going to keep on the heat. I want revenge for... I want my revenge. Come here, you little animals.
And then while you're fighting, do your best. Again, you know, just kind of as you're able to. You can put your production buildings on your hotkeys and build units while you're fighting.
Mineral field depleted. The upgrade is done.
Nice, you little bird.
Complete.
No!
Overseer.
I didn't, there's a spore there. No, I didn't see that. Can I chip away his army is my question.
The minerals have up and gone.
So I know I see that hatchery, I just don't want them to attack me right now. 'Cause I know if I attack you, they're going to come to me.
Before you
I'm
siege
not
up
ready
at
yet.
least. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Oh, come on.
It's too late now. The die has been cast. Oh my gosh, they walked into a meat grinder.
Man, I can't even snipe. He'll die right before I even hit him.
That, you know, that was a really good engagement. Again, what I'm noticing you're doing very well is you're sieging up and getting ready for the fight before it starts. So you're being proactive. Very important as Terran.
I know you're. I know I'm probably gonna end up losing that luxury like when I get to pro, but it is what it is.
Oh no, well the goal isn't pro. The goal is to just get a little bit better, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, he could learn some factory barracks hotkey setup. Yeah, I think we're gonna go over that after this game. Okay.
I got my ghost.
I did get your ghost.
Little birds. No, I don't want to do that.
And you definitely have the money for it. I should have mentioned this earlier. I'm sorry. Once you start getting up into like the thousands, you can just start planning down expansions. Just start queuing up units, making expansions, stuff like that.
Why'd you not widow? Why'd you not mine? He did not widow mine.
Oh my gosh, the meat grinder, no. Those poor drones. Nice. Okay, you're moving your reinforcements in, that's good. You're expanding behind the fight. That's kind of a concept. It's a little bit more advanced, but so important to remember.
Come on. I'm gonna do something really neat. I'm just gonna place a widow mine there so they can't place a hatchery there.
Low on gas. I would say probably just needs to, just kind of practice having more gas income.
Yeah, to me,
I don't think it's really a Terran thing. Well, it's kind of a Terran thing. I feel like I'm always out of gas as a Terran, so maybe it is. But yeah, that's a good point as well.
I mean, spamming siege tanks. I mean, so yeah.
Yeah. I was just responding to Squirrel. I mean, you should be able to have them GG out by finishing at that 6 o'clock base. That should be the last base for you. Because he has 5 supply, so I'll go ahead and tell you. I didn't realize the bot was so tenacious. Oh, there he goes. Okay. All right.
That is
So-
really the first time I've ever defeated a very hard bot.
Well, good.
That's
Hey,
the first time.
all it took was a little bit of feedback. Yeah.
Just that small little tweaking got that win. Yay.
Yeah. So, really, I would say 2 more things to that is for Terran especially, I would say, because I don't know if they're like, I don't know how A, move dependent they are or they're not, but I would work on kind of making sure your hotkeys are set up. So, especially like if you only have all of your armory units, even your ghost on like hotkey 1, for example, just starting out with that, and then you kind of parse them out later, I think that'd be fine. But having your army on a hotkey and then having your barracks, factory, starport, you can either put them all on 5 and tab through them, or you can do 5, 6, 7. That's what I do, but difference of opinion. And then when you're fighting, you're pushing like 5, for example, and saying Marine Marauder, and then you're pushing 1, and you're right back at your army. And you don't even have to look at your base. So that would be a really big thing that I would recommend. In addition to your orbitals, making sure you have like reactors on your starport, stuff like that. So, but yeah, not bad. You already improved. How do you feel?
Yeah, that's a lot quicker than I thought. Man, I didn't realize how much potential I was just missing out from just that small little tweak. That's really surprising.
Yeah, you might have had like double the minerals from mules.
Yeah.
And then I'll send this to you as well. Let me. I don't know if you're in the stream or not.
Yeah, I just have it muted so it doesn't get like the double feedback.
Oh, okay, yeah. It should come up on stream shortly. But here's kind of a very basic, like, I didn't even get into the late game, but I just kind of took some notes on a few prominent Terran players. And I pulled some different things from different areas for just like a very basic build. And I just put it in a Word doc, so I'll just copy and paste this to you. If you would like to follow just kind of a basic build guide, you can kind of have these benchmarks. Now, it seems like a lot, but you're already doing some of this stuff automatically, so it's kind of just things to incorporate. But this will get you like through the mid game up until a point where you're like pushing a third base. And if you can kill a Protoss's third base while you have your own, you're sitting really pretty, especially like the same thing for Zerg. But I think this is like a great Metal League, like I would even say like kind of getting you through Platinum, safe build order, to where you don't die to like Ravager all-ins or, you know, stuff like that. So this would be like mostly versus Zerg.
Okay.
But yeah, I hope I didn't overload you with feedback. I tried to keep it super like 101.
Oh no, you're fine. I just need to like start practicing with it a little bit and just start kind of, because also and I know that this part will come with practice too. It's mainly speed. I can't really keep up with all the other different things. Just speed, kind of the reaction speed to actually or multitask. That's kind of the thing I have trouble with. But I'll get that with time. So.
Oh yeah, that's gonna come with practice. Speed is, I would argue, not super important until like maybe even Master League. Like honestly, it's better to do things slow and right than like fast and wrong. So like that's because if you're inefficient with double the actions, you're just, you know, doing the same thing that they're doing, but you're more tired. So
yeah, because I actually watched like one video that like pretty much almost all of the players above master just mash like buttons to like increase their APM. Like you don't even need to like do like half of it. I saw like one diamond player with like 60 APM, like 100, is like taking it slow.
Yeah, it's totally fine to just take it slow like that. Yeah. Could focus on short plans, like a 5-minute timing. Yeah, this is kind of similar to a 5-minute timing. This takes you into like 5 or 6 minutes. I don't know if you can see it. I sent it to you on Discord, but I also have it on screen here. This is like super basic. It's very safe as well. It's super safe. Kind of saves you from some all-ins that especially Zerg will do. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. Again, I would just focus on those few things before, and then, you know, once you're kind of getting those habits down, then I would nail down a build order, and then you'll wipe the competition and in the tournament. I'm so excited though.
I mean,
you did really well.
That's why I'm partially kind of a bit I'm a bit kind of a bit sad because I mean, if all of them are new, and I'm not pissing any of them, I just don't know if I really should be in it if all of them are new.
I mean,
if all of them are truly new, I don't know what to really do because I mean it's just gonna be almost like automatic win. I don't really want to kind of like be like the diamond version of like the beginners. I'm not saying I'm diamond. I'm just saying as like an example.
I mean,
that's what I'm a bit worried about.
I mean, I don't know. They have the same opportunities that you do to get like coaching and you know, like practice the game. One of my friends did end up getting ranked as silver, so they like kind of have a concept of the game. If you think, and we can talk about it closer to time, like if you think you're just like way too good or something, you think you might just kind of eclipse everybody, then you can make that decision and, you know, kind of do that closer to time. But I think you're fine. I don't think that's a problem. You'll earn it. I mean, it's a Metal League tournament, so and you're in the Metal League, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm good by all means. Heavens no. I just really just don't want to. I just don't want to take the competition because I mean, I really want to see all of them fight too. I mean.
Oh, you will. Don't worry.
I'm going to experience that firsthand, but.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah, there are a ton of practices on I think there's like micro practice in the arcade as well. I'd have to look it up. I don't have it on hand, but also one thing, I brought up Winter like 3 times, but I've watched so many of his guides. very crudely put, like hopping in a game and playing with yourselves, so to speak. But euphemisms aside, like he will just like hop in an empty lobby, and he'll just start making like SCVs and like doing his build order with no AI at all. So it's just like purely to like get the muscle memory down. So you know, if you want to practice that as well.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking about that, but I was wanting to do it more a realistic setting, like in the heat of the moment, not just like relaxed and just
Field
having no one to
tested.
fight with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I really want to do. That's what I really want to do. I know it kind of bothers me a little bit.
Also, macro is so much more completely correct. Upset, but or squirrel.
What's-
Sorry.
What's macro? I've heard that before.
macro-
I know micro.
Yeah, macro is like building your base. It's like while you're fighting, building units. So like building
Okay.
more stuff than your opponent is macro. Yeah, macro management.
Okay.
But I guess that'll close it out. Any final thoughts for your coaching? I know it's very basic, but
Hey, that's. I mean,
anything
you gotta,
else?
I mean, everyone has to start from somewhere.
yeah, you should see me. You should see my Terran games. They're not much better.
I mean-
really, yeah.
I mean, it's just more of the skill. I mean, it's more the speed. The skill is just really transfers over the speed. Because, I mean, I can't keep up. Like, past 2 or 3 bases, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. It gets too much.
You'll get there. You get there. Don't worry. And again, hotkeys and kind of macro management. You know, putting your buildings on 5, for example, and your command centers on 4. Like that'll really smooth out kind of those pain points. Because again, you know, you have 4 bases, but they're just on 1 button. You know, so you'll get there. You'll get there. I have no doubt. You already made a huge leap by beating the hard bots. So or harder.
Yeah,
Hard. What was it? Very hard bots. So you're 1 away from
Yeah.
elite. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna get a cheater because I'm pretty sure they have like extra resources and visions. Like,
Oh gosh, yeah. You had to be
I'm-
like, you had to almost manipulate it. It's like mathematically like difficult.
yeah. But I mean, thermal beat 7. So I mean, it's possible to. Beat
I think I
1,
saw
so-
that. Yeah, back in the day. Oh
Yeah, that
gosh,
was a few months ago.
I miss those
but-
videos. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the next one because I mean, I'm already really excited because I mean, I really got past that barrier of the very hard one. Not
Yeah.
to do the elite one.
Yeah. Next time we'll nail down a kind of a simple macro build order. Again, something that's very safe, and we'll get it, man. We'll get it. But I think I'll take a small break. I don't know if I'll keep streaming. It's almost 11. But I think I'll go ahead and take a small break. But yeah, thank you so much for letting me coach you. You're the first one to hop in, so it means a lot to me. Appreciate you.
Yeah. This is my first one too. I mean, I've been meaning to ask you for so long, but it's gotten too busy. And I just felt bad, so I was like, oh,
No.
I'll do it now.
No. Don't feel bad at all. I appreciate you. Well,
A little bit gassed.
we'll nail down the build order first.
Yeah. But,
Okay. Here, I'll take a quick break and I'll do a couple ranked matches.
All right.
Cool. All right, I'll go ahead and hop out. But man, again, I really appreciate it. I get to do what I love as my hobby. So I mean, I have a real job too, but you know, it's my hobby. I get to do what I love. So I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you
but-
next time. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. Sorry.
I know you're fine. I'm just glad to be here. Glad to be the coaching, be part of the coaching. Because I mean, just a matter of minutes, be able to improve and get better. I mean, it's really magical.
Magical. That's the first word that comes to my mind when I think of StarCraft. Magic. Sweat is what I think of. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. But
All right.
I'll go ahead and add. I'll see you, man.